here I am making a video about my natural hair journey. I started this journey in December 2015. I did the big chop. That was something I really did not want to do. I was trying to transition from my relaxer and my color to natural. I really didn't want to cut all my hair off, but looking back, that was really the best thing to do. So I did that 2015, went into the new year of 2016 with the really short afro faded in the back, and I also decided not to color my hair again. It is what it is. And my hair is graying, and that's the way the Lord has planned it. Now, and I always knew I was fighting a losing battle coloring my hair. So I just finally decided, let it go. It was very liberating to decide not to color my hair anymore, but it was also a little hard to accept because you always hear of gray hair, especially on women, you know, make them look old. And I am single, and I did not want to be gray and single. I must say that though, I get so many compliments on my hair, and mostly from men, and that's surprising for me. Even in my natural hair state, I just decided recently to flat iron my hair just to see what the length was, and so I decided that I would get my hair flat ironed. I'm just amazed at the growth. Just amazed at the growth. It's just so much that I don't know what to do with it. I love it. It's a whole lot more gray than I thought I had, but I love that too. I did learn over the last 2 years, learn a lot about myself, and the beliefs that I bought into, beliefs of society that I bought into, being that, you know, in order to, beauty is defined by your long, straight, colored hair, definitely not gray, but colored hair. And I bought into that. So it was a learning experience for me to learn to embrace my natural hair, you know, in its natural state, in its natural kinky state. Even the afro, which I definitely did not want again, but even with that, just learning to embrace it. And also at the same time, not only having to learn to embrace my natural hair, but also having to learn to embrace my gray hair. That was hard. That was equally hard. But over the period of the 2 years that it has taken, I must say that I am enjoying my gray. It was very liberating to not have to relax or color my hair. Not having to worry about, oh my goodness, I need to go get my roots touched up, you know, either with a perm or with the color. And my hair grows so fast that my color, I was doing color like every other week, like a temporary rinse. And the temporary rinse colors aren't that kind to gray hair, if you ask me. You know, it's a hit or miss getting it so that the gray won't be the base color of whatever you're using. But I had a really wonderful colorist as a stylist, and she knew color and she knew gray and she knew how to work it. However, you know, even though she knew how to work it, the chemicals still weren't kind to my hair. And eventually it, you know, the stress of the chemicals from the relaxer and the color started to break as soon as my new growth came in. As soon as my new gray grew in, it would just break at that demarcation point of where the color and relaxer and the natural hair met. So I had a decision to make that I needed to either give up one of the chemicals, which was my plan, to give up one of the chemicals and keep the other. My chemical that I was going to give up was the relaxer. I figured, you know, natural hair is in now, and I should find a lot of information on how to care for my natural hair and style it. But I was gonna keep the color because that was just gonna be one chemical that I kept, the color. Vanity reasons, of course. But in the process of using protective styles for my relaxer to grow out, the color also grew out as well. So when I got to a point where I could make the big chop, I decided, well, since my color has grown out as well as my relaxer, I'll just leave it that way. You know, I'm gonna have to do that eventually at some point, so I'll go ahead and do it. So that was a big decision, and I have to say, I'm glad I made that decision. I'm glad I did it. And today, 2 years later, because it was in December of 2015, 2 years later, I have all my hair. I mean, my hair has grown back to be much longer than it was, than it has ever been at all. And I'm enjoying it. So I'll add some pictures of my journey, my different styles, the different styles that I've tried to do with natural hair. Some of them were hits, some of them were misses. A lot more were misses than hits. But it's been a really learning experience, and even having my hair flat ironed just recently, yesterday as a matter of fact, my hair looks really healthy. So apparently, you know, in taking care of my natural hair, I've been doing something right. And I'm grateful for that. So enjoy watching my journey from relaxed hair, colored hair, to natural gray hair. Thank you.